Division 2 Chairleague playoffs. This is the top 8 teams playing tonight. We were having some technical difficulties with some of the players, so I imagine this is going to be the last game of the evening. We have Gilmore Boyz in blue and Red Rockets in red. Fortunately, Gilmore Boyz is number 4. Red Rockets is number 5. My name is Giggleshmack. I'm joined by my brilliant co-host Ouija.
Oh, thanks. Brilliant? No way.
Brilliant. Silver brilliant.
Yeah, totally.
We're just setting up the lobby right now. And check my sound settings, make sure everything is good to go.
Oh, also, what emblem do we want?
You pick.
I can't wait for the new emblems.
I'll buy one if I have to.
Here, give me 2 seconds and I'll find out.
Cool.
Oh, never mind. We're going to Infernal Shrines.
Yes, we are. Which means I gotta switch this thing to the draft screen.
Okay. If you guys don't know, Infernal Shrines, not the largest map, more like a medium-sized map. 3 lanes, and then the gimmick of this map, I like to call it a gimmick because it's funny, is that during the match, shrines will spawn. You have to kill 40 Shrine Guardians, and then you get a John Cena-like Punisher to fight for you. He does a lot of damage. He stuns.
He charges.
The goal is to always make him jump over the hill, or over your gate, so that you can defend.
So that you can separate him from his team so they can't follow up on his abilities, and then you can take him out while the team is still breaking through the wall. I think that's the best way to minimize Punisher damage. Red Rockets bans Genji after thinking a long time.
Genjo is really good here, especially dashing through the shrines, and also the fact that he's like a counter to so many heroes. Maybe they have something in mind.
Apparently they have Chromie in mind.
Not necessarily Chromie. Why?
Because of the chat.
Oh, okay.
Am I allowed to participate in the draft chat? Kel'Thuzad banned. What were you about to say? Sorry.
I was gonna say maybe. I don't know.
I mean, if I'm just sending emojis, there's no harm in that, right?
Should be fine.
We will not be seeing Mr. Zod today.
I really enjoy Kel'Thuzad. I like his level 10, his heroic. It's just so funny.
Which one?
The fissure.
The animation is really cool. Gonna load up the Twitch chat on my phone over here.
Sounds good. Boom. 10 seconds left on the clock.
0 viewers. Womp womp.
And a really good hero to pick, the infamous Dahaka. Dahaka's really, really good on this map. You could side soak lanes with Dahaka. It's always Dahaka, honestly, just like one of the better heroes on this map.
Dahaka has that global. We can go through vents. He does good AoE damage with his Dark Swarm. He can even steal last hits with that on the altars.
The only thing that he has the only thing that he has a problem is getting a tongue in the altar because minions are in the way. That's the only thing. Otherwise, he's very good. And Malthiel and Rhaegar picked up on the side of. Oh, I forgot team names. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Gilmore Boys picking up Rhaegar.
Oh, wait, Gilmore? Yeah, you got it. Sorry.
Rhaegar, one of the better healers, and also very, very good with the clear.
With his
Especially
lightning
being
shields.
being able to put the lightning shield. And Malthael, just good kind of character to counter any high health pool tanks. So if they wanted to double tank because they have the Haka, Malthael helps set them up so that their health pool isn't nearly as high.
Ouija, remember when I said 0 viewers? I lied. It's 5 viewers.
Ooh, 5 viewers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Red Rockets thinking a long time about their second round picks.
Yeah, I mean, Malthael kind of throws a wrench in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And they go for the second tank of Nubrak and the jump, Rayman.
There's the dive. That's your engage, those two. Well, I don't know about Greymane being engaged. I feel like
totally engaged.
I feel like the
Nubrak dives in with him.
I feel like the Worgen is best used as a finisher, though.
Oh, I was gonna say, I would rather. Well, again, I'm not good, but I would rather. I would rather Greymane dive in first, and then a Nubrak set up the stun, so Greymane can lay out the rest of the damage. But
Right.
it really just depends on the enemy team. Like, Greymane doesn't go in when Uther's there, or when. Speaking of which, Uther banned. Or like ETC as well. Oh, by the way, something we forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Jaina, not in this tournament, not here today. She is banned via Chairleague, not via either group, but Chairleague.
Due to a bug, I'm not sure what.
One day we'll find out.
Okay. Okay. I reminded the chat because I forgot. I should have reminded them earlier, but whatever.
Even they don't know.
Nope, no one knows except the Chairleague Rules Committee. ETC banned.
Look at that, the two people I just mentioned, ETC and Uther. Both massive CC targets banned.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, ETC sets up Malthael's ult also very, very well. So it's good ban on that side.
ETC has one of the... Is he like the main crowd control tank? Or is that a Nubrak?
I mean, a Nubrak is now the main crowd control tank, but when we started playing, ETC was the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And you played a lot of ETC.
He's coming back. He, like, got abandoned by the meta after his health nerf, but he's coming back.
Yep. People, I mean, I remember seeing it on HGC that, the professionals were talking about whether they think that he's still in the meta, and some people are saying yes, and some people are saying no, but, like, they all say that he's still a good hero. It's just, would you rather have a Nubrak or not? Speaking of which, Arthas, Chromie picked up. Chromie, by the way, that was the Genji ban, and they picked the Chromie. The other team picked the Chromie. So.
Along with the Arthas, that's their tank. He could be a bruiser. They could go double tank, but that would... Malthael and Chromie's enough damage, right?
Malthael is kind of like consistent damage, and Chromie's like the burst.
Yeah. Chromie, much more difficult to play since her rework.
Much more difficult to actually blow up. Not really difficult to play though.
Maybe be effective would be better semantically.
Yeah, effective is the correct word.
Yeah.
Or easy.
Yeah, her play style is the same. You really need to hit your things to be able to be as effective as she once was.
Yeah, I wonder what talent she'll pick.
I will particularly be looking out for her level 11 talent. See if she takes Here and Now. I still haven't seen that swap. I haven't seen it anywhere. Red Rockets takes Stukov as their healer and Falstad for some more damage, and also a global. Him and Dahaka will come in handy.
Double global, huh?
Notable that Gilmore Boyz does not have a global. And they won't have a global.
Hopefully Medivh can keep everybody alive, along with Rhaegar. It's not... I mean, it's going to be easier for them to stay alive than it is for the... I keep forgetting team names.
Well, Red Rockets is red team.
Right, there you go. Thank you.
And the Gilmore Blue Boys. I don't know.
The Gilmore Blue Boys.
Did you ever watch Gilmore Girls, Weege?
No. I think my mom liked it, though.
My sister really liked it.
Did you still watch it?
It's not on TV anymore.
Is
I don't
it
think.
not?
I don't think so. Maybe the Gilmore Boys know. We can ask them afterwards. Alright, so, Thinking about doing the intros now. We could.
Do them now.
In the blue trunks, we have the Gilmore Boys with Johnny Bravo on Malthael, KJ Beast on Arthas, the Boog on Rhaegar, Rook on Chromie, and XOXOXO, I'm just going to call him XO, Hugs and Kisses on Medivh.
In red, give me 2 seconds, and I will tell you. Okay, in red we have the Red Rockets with Dingo Red, and Kadrea, and Fool, and Taku, and Sir Gingy.
Or Sir Gingy? Gingy?
Yeah, Gingy sounds funny. And we're unprofessional professionals.
No, we're professional unprofessionals.
Damn it! Keep forgetting.
Dahaka goes top. Ooh, I like that Sylvanas spray. It's like a Sylvanas. It reminds me of like Jaina as well.
My guess is Dahaka went top so that he can get the top soak and then immediately burrow down to the bottom, maybe? But, I mean, the bottom lane... Oh, wow! Sir Gingy, or Gingy, or whatever his name is, Falstad gets really, really low.
Ooh, good Dragon's Breath by Chromie to hit Kadra on Greymane. Malthael heads top, and Anubrak heads bottom, along with Rhaegar.
Level 1 talent from Chromie was the hitting 3 heroes or more without missing counts as hitting 3 heroes. So she's planning on stacking that as high as she possibly can. But it looks like there's a lot of juking on the side of the board.
Which also might indicate that she plans to go here and now. Or here and there. Here and there.
True. I mean, if she can get it at that point, I don't know about picking the talent after the fact, but you never know.
I mean, it happens so early. I feel like you don't. Is it realistic to get 80 before level 11?
Wow, Falstad continuously getting rooted.
We have the shrine spawning in middle. I think. Do you know the little icons? Oh, I know that one. That is a mortar punisher.
Yes, at the top it'll show you the color of the Punisher. So there is the mortar punisher, which just does extra damage. There is the Ice Punisher, or the Frozen Punisher, which will freeze people in place. There is the Arcane one, which does a crazy ton of damage.
Those lasers, though.
Those lasers. Staying in the lasers, very dumb. Lots of people do it for no reason.
I mean, they're pretty subtle until you get killed by one.
I mean, I don't know about subtle. They hurt a lot. You'll notice you're done.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Anubrak goes in deep to get that Chromie, but then gets rooted, has already used his burrow, and goes down. Just didn't get the burrow off in time. I think he was expecting somebody to come in and help him, but he did not get any help. He was on the backline for a long time, too.
So Gilmore Boyz getting a head start on this Shrine phase.
The Haka almost dead. Debating on whether to go back or not for health. Against Malthael, I would just go back.
I would think he wants to get the XP from these minions, but I guess not.
I mean, he should have waited until right now.
That's what I was expecting him to do. Gilmore Boyz is almost certainly going to get this Punisher.
Yep, 39, and there you go. Wow, Anubrak dives in deep, by the way, again.
He gets rooted and surrounded. Punisher's going to jump on him.
The Punisher's done. Finishes him off, allows them to get the kill. Anubrak goes down.
Medivh being really, really brave with his portals.
Yeah, he picked all the portal talents.
They did get the Punisher behind the wall, like we were talking about earlier.
Ooh.
They might even save the cannon towers.
Surginji getting real low. And here's where Medivh, by the way, where he has to be really careful. He picked the quest talent, Master's Touch. One of the most influential quest talents in the game. Allows you to output so much more damage. But you can't die. You have to hit 30 heroes with the rift, the arcane rift, without dying. So.
Ooh, Anubrak dives deep for Chromie, gets 2 stuns off.
Chromie gets stunned, and the finish off goes to Greymane.
And Stukov. The silence was crucial too. That was really well coordinated.
By the way, Chromie picks up her 10 as well.
Temporal loop. Anubrak and Greymane want to get this Malthael, but he senses it. He backs up.
But
will it be enough? Where's the cocktail? There it is.
Boom. You knew it was coming, man. You played a lot of Greymane lately.
I've been playing a lot of Greymane lately. Yep, he went that cocktail build. It does very good damage when you stack it all up. And unlike Master's Touch, you don't lose your stacks when you die.
Correct. Sometimes it pays off for being risky. However, the blue team did pick up their camp and are almost to level 10. Even with the 2 globals on the side of Rocket's red. So
the camp is a very good move. Dehaka is going to stay up there, and he's not going to be able to... Whoa, excuse me. Not going to be able to come down to the fight until that camp is gone, because those shaman camps, if left unattended, will push very far.
A red team did, however, get enough skulls to or enough of the skeletal defenders to be on par. Hopefully they can continue to get them. It doesn't look like they're allowing them to go. Blue team's allowing red team to go in.
Which they should.
Red team does pick up their level 10 talents though.
Medivh takes Leyline Seal. Chromie takes Temporal Loop. Rhaegar takes Ancestral Healing. Arthas takes Army of the Dead, and Malthael takes Tormented Souls.
I'm surprised that nobody's gonna pair up their ults with Tormented Souls. I guess Leyline Steel can do so, but I'm just surprised. Wow, Tormented Souls popped, by the way. Greymane stays in the back and gets rooted. But Tormented Souls is down, and so is Army of the Dead right now. So, they just hit their level 10s. So looks like Falstad picks Gust, and Flailing Swipe was picked, and looks like go for the throw for Greymane, and Cocoon, and Isolation for the Haka as well. Lots of, I don't know about like, they want to disengage this much. Like all of their things are for disengage except for go for the throat.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just to cancel the Tormented Souls. You know, I'm of the opinion that you can't. Wow, that was an awesome cleanse by Rhaegar.
Oh, Taku almost goes down.
He cleansed Chromie to avoid the tongue, if you didn't catch it.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you can't. It's very difficult to kill Malthael when he's in Tormented Souls, and you don't want to be fighting him at all because you're just giving him health. So when it pops, I'm of the opinion that you just back away.
Well, I mean, either back away or like some kind of disengage or fight him from afar, something like that. Wow, Chromie just disintegrated. That was
I missed
weird.
it.
Yeah, Chromie was just there, and then she was not.
Okay, now that Red Team has a person down, they can get aggressive if they move as a team. But Falstad left.
Did fly to top lane.
But they do still have a numbers advantage down here because Malthael is at top. So it is a 4-on-3 in favor of Red Rockets.
Yeah, Red Rockets, the Stukov just did something really smart. As soon as you see the portal, just put the silence under the portal. There's nothing that they can do. Wow, look at that.
Another great silence zone.
The silence didn't allow Army of the Dead to be popped, so that was really, really important.
Probably worth noting, Chromie did not go here and there. She went timeout, which is my favorite talent at that level.
I don't like timeout.
He likes the annoying one.
If what, here and there?
No, bye-bye.
No, I don't like bye-bye either.
Oh, okay. That's all there is at that tier.
I mean, here and now's fine.
80 is so much, though. Red Rockets getting a very big lead on this shrine, but that's because Gilmore Boyz is content to trade it for this bottom keep. But Anubrak and Stukov will not let them do that. That was a really good cocoon. The portal is going to expire, and whoever's in there is going to be right there for the taking.
Here comes the Gus. Yep, look at the Gus goes out, but the timeout procs cleanse used for blue team.
Falstad almost got taken out by a Chromie temporal loop combo. Falstad's chasing deep, as is Anubrak. Falstad's very low on health. Arthas wants to take him out, and Arthas he will
take him out. Arthas going really deep, just slowing everyone, making sure the damage just doesn't come out. Portals gets everyone out safely.
Except Chromie?
Chromie.
Oh man, these portals, dude.
Yeah, the portals just don't allow... Oh, wow, Greymane going in real deep, taking a lot of damage from the towers.
He wanted to get that satisfying cocktail kill. The flailing swipe comes out to save to Haka. Arthas' root misses.
By the way, something that I didn't mention, the Haka level 1 picks the spell armor while the Dark Swarm is activated. Probably for the Chromie and probably for the Medivh. Where are Medivh's stacks at? Wow, Medivh is done! Master's Touch done.
Can you,
You can't lose it now.
Yeah, I know. Can you check Chromie's? Wait, no, she didn't take that talent. Never mind.
Oh, Chromie's at 75 right now.
So she could have taken it and gotten that benefit, probably.
Almost, yeah.
That's a good Chromie.
Malthael is at 90 seconds of 120 seconds. Arthas has completed his level 1 quest, but not his level 4.
What about it? Greymane? Cocktail?
Greymane Cocktail, let's see. Cocktail build is 8.
8 out of 15?
15. Yep. 15. Nubrak, it needs 8 more globes, and Gathering Storm has 29.
Arthas getting caught out.
Cocoon.
Another good cocoon to cancel the portal. Are they just gonna leave him there?
No, oh wow, the Leyline Seal totally just saves him.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he's gonna walk out. He's gonna pop his ult. Walk out. Oh,
Cocktail.
Need it though.
Blue team again takes their shaman camp shortly before the shrine, so someone's gonna have to attend to that. Probably Dahaka.
Or Falstead. Falstead can fly up there too. I almost would rather have Dahaka in the front line than Falstad.
Mm-hmm.
Falstad keeps getting temporal looped and blown up, so at least Dahaka can burrow.
It's shaping out to be a really good game.
Yeah, it's very close.
Mm-hmm.
Very heated.
Hugs and kisses hovering over the Mortar Punisher shrine.
Hugs and kisses.
XOXO.
XOXO.
Yeah, doesn't that stand for hugs and kisses?
Oh, that's his name!
Yeah!
Oh. Oh, I didn't notice.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Greymane gets 2 or 3 people with his cocktail there.
The Dragon's Breath goes directly onto Dahaka. Dahaka almost goes down. The portal very deep, but here the Tormented Souls goes out.
Man.
Hits everyone. Cocoon comes out to cancel the Tormented Souls. Leyline Seal comes out to stop them from chasing. Red team looks like they're backing up. We're trying to.
They should back up.
Oh, the tongue is canceled as well from the... These are really good cleanses on the side of the blue team. Really good cleanses.
Well done by the Boog on Rhaegar.
By the way, Sandblast is now complete. Sandblast trait is now complete. Leaves a guy there whenever she uses it.
Mm-hmm. Oh right, there's that part too. There's way more than just here and there. Malthael had to go back to take care of that shaman camp that Red Rockets picked up.
Now he's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Stukov trying to heal everyone up. Stukov using the silence at the point so nobody can come through.
Man, this shrine, a big 3-man route, but no follow-up.
Oh, the gust used.
Wow.
Red team picks it up, but sacrifices Dahaka in the meantime.
Is that worth?
It really depends on how far you can get here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get too far. They'll clear up that mortar punisher really close. Anubrak just picking up his level 1 talent as well, allowing him to get 500 extra health. Nice health pool.
Oh, good Leyline
wow.
Seal.
Leyline Seal in the back line stops everybody. Tormented Souls coming out, hitting 3 people, but then getting pushed back. Oh, Stukov is going down here. Ooh! Yep, Stukov is going down here.
So, I guess that wasn't worth.
Well, the Punisher's still going forward.
Yeah, but for 3 kills? 3 kills for a fort? Yeah, blue team's a level ahead now.
Weren't they a level ahead before?
Were they?
Yeah, they were a level ahead before.
Okay.
Something I also wanted to point out, by the way, is that Medivh picked Reabsorption. If you take any damage while the Force of Will is up, you get 50% of that back as health. So let's say Tormented Souls comes out, and then you use Reabsorption. Now he's like practically invincible.
Mm-hmm.
He's got double the health pool now because you're trying to focus him. So.
Are there any similar abilities on Oh, I guess the Silent Zone. Someone's in the silent zone, just put the shield on them, and then they get all that health back.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Something also really crucial too is Greymane picked Executioner, so the slows with the bed of barbs on a Nubrak will go nicely with Executioner. Hopefully he can just stack that damage.
Yeah, I always choose Executioner when I have a Nubrak on my team.
Yeah, you just want them to definitely go bed of barbs. Big minion wave up top, a Nubrak going to take care of it.
That should get them level 18.
Anubrak, by the way, also picking my favorite talent for Anubrak, which is the 70% extra damage on anybody who's slowed, rooted, or stunned. So,
Assassin.
Anubrak is now an assassin, exactly.
Anubrak far out and rooted. Dahaka is not at this fight. And I don't think blue team knows. Okay, he's there now.
All ults still up. Even Cocoon just came online, so I mean they still have the ability to press all the R's. But here comes the red team from the flank. EXO sees them. Medivh in the sky. Eye in the sky sees them. 3-man leyline seal. Gust for the disengage. But nobody goes down. Health pools don't even get low. They just nobody goes down. Like,
that was a really good ley line. Nubrak dove forward and tried to hit the Chromie.
Medivh is in the cocoon right now. Arthas gets the Ancestral, gets more health back, but is pushed away.
The portal's going to keep blue team up with red, though, who's losing health fast.
Yep, and people get rooted and killed. 2-for-1 tanks down on the side of red team. Stukov trying to lead them away, does so just for a second.
Greymane's in trouble.
Greymane goes down anyway.
That's rough.
No! Full team wipe.
Oh, poor Falstad.
With a Chromie, you gotta leave. You can't be there. You can't even be anywhere near. Gotta be far, far away.
Did they possibly have vision on him?
No. I don't think so. I mean, unless they could keep tracking him, or unless Medivh was eye in the sky. Blue team will focus down the wall in the front because the shrine looks like it's going top.
I think Gilmore boys should have went for that keep.
I mean, it's just safer. Like what if they come back and you don't have time to leave? I will say that level 20s picked up on the side of Gilmore boys. So.
And actually, if they had stuck around, Falstad could have come back and gusted them back. Would have been bad. Maybe that's what they were scared of. But it was close timing. And if they're probably going to get this Punisher anyway, and that'll just get the keep.
Which is why red team is actually going to clear lane, or at least Anubrak's in the middle lane. Something I wanted to mention, by the way, for the level 20 talents. Maltheo picked No One Can Stop Death, so he can respawn immediately. However, his next respawn timer is at a 25% increase, and Chromie picked Piercing Sand. So Chromie is gonna just hit everyone in the way. No one block Chromie shots anymore.
Something that Red Rocket did really well right here is they got that camp and got some push while this Punisher was pushing. Blue team seems to be ignoring it because the keep is way more important. But
Deep Portal on the other side, a 4-man get hit by the Tormented Souls. He's just unstoppable in that Tormented Souls. Wow, he gets the Ancestral as well. Leyline Seal goes down, hits 3 members. Setting up, hopefully.
Oh no, Dahaka.
Blown up. Falstad trying very hard to bring the Punisher away from the keep. Punisher still having about a third health left. We are at 80% on the court. Rhaegar
gets taken out, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter.
50% on the core, 40% on the core. The Punisher is down, but now it is 25% on the core. Malthiel just doing what he can to just finish it off as much as he can. Boom, and Falstead's dead. That means the game is over. Well done for the Gilmore boys. The Gilmore girls would be very proud.
That was a very close game until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Until that top fight.
Just the wipe, the one team fight wipe. That was the what finished the game off. Medivh, by the way, 0 deaths. Could not kill Medivh. Also, Medivh had more damage than Rhaegar.
Medivh did a lot of damage.
Medivh does.
Fourth most damage.
Medivh got his quest. Yeah, Medivh got his quest, so I mean he's gonna do the damage. I'm just surprised that Rhaegar had such a low damage. Even Stukov had 30,000, and Rhaegar had half that. So
Medivh also had a really good amount of healing.
Yeah, Medivh's impressive, man. Anybody who can play good Medivh, you're better than I. So don't worry, everybody who's listening right now is better than I anyway.
Anything you want to mention on talents?
I didn't look at them.
Oh, you already closed it?
Once you invited me to your party,
oh, my bad.
One more thing, though. Who got the MVP? Medivh.
I think so, too, yeah. He got his quest really quickly. He was doing healing and shielding.
He was unable to be killed. Like, they could, like, even when they tried to have everyone, like, focus him, he was still unkillable.
His portals were really well done. They were very coordinated. I'm wondering if Medivh is the team captain that we were waiting so long for.
Well, that's XOXO, so we can see in the next game.
Yeah. All right. Going to the next draft.
What's map?
BOE.
Nice. Battlefield of Eternity. If you guys don't know, Battlefield of Eternity, 2-lane map with a giant hole in the center, essentially, where during the course of the game, immortals will duke it out in the middle, and it's for you to help your immortal win, essentially, by depleting the enemy's immortal's life. Good heroes on this map, or people who can clear lanes quickly, because then you can side soak. Also, people that can poke, very important. So, like, Li Ming is really good on this map, and Rhaegar's really good on this map too, because he has the highest damage output for the immortal.
Among the supports?
Among the supports, of course. So it's funny, I always would have thought that a DPS Kharazim would be more, but I guess not.
He's up there too. But Rhaegar is higher. Anybody with good single target damage?
So it was not their thing. The guy who played Medivh is not their thing.
I mean, it's... But Johnny Bravo was one of the guys telling me... Was the guy telling me, you know, our captain is having problems.
I was going to say, who's... Well, I mean, is XOXO their captain? No.
I don't know.
Well, you just said our captain is having problems with the internet.
Johnny Bravo told me our captain is having internet problems, which makes me think Johnny Bravo is not the captain.
Correct. But the captain's not here, right? They got a replacement.
No, the captain is here.
Oh. Why wouldn't he be the... What?
See, I don't know. Well, maybe they just don't give it... Maybe they trust whoever to do the drafting, and the captain is just a shot caller, you know?
Or
Or maybe they just do drafting by consensus. It doesn't really matter who does the clicking.
Well, that's the same thing with what's it called? What's that professional team? The Gale Force.
Mm-hmm.
Is Michael Udall's their team captain, but Van does all the
Shot calling or the drafting?
the drafting.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like Fan.
Yeah, me too. He's smart guy. Vala banned out, really good in Battlefield of Eternity, especially if you go the Hungering Arrow build.
Mm-hmm.
You can put out so much damage so fast.
Highest immortal DPS in the game.
Is that true?
Yes. Or it was a couple months ago. Sylvanas is second. Was Rhaegar third?
Oh, with the Windrunner talents. Didn't you try that the other day?
I did. It worked out really well, but that game was a crapshoot in other ways.
It was so ridiculous. We had 0 frontline.
It was a QM
They
with
had
all
Butcher.
specialists and assassins.
And then I died. I think I was dead for half the game.
It lasted 41 minutes. There were like 50 deaths on each team. We won. We barely won. Kel'Thuzad gets banned out by the Red Rockets.
I will fight to my last.
There's
And
that
Rhaegar.
DPS Rhaegar.
Yeah, there we go. He's also got the skin I like with the green shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go put on a sweater. It's cold.
Waiting on Red Rockets 2 picks.
I wonder if the Kel'Thuzad ban is like a targeted ban, or is that just like a general? We don't want to face Kel'Thuzad, please.
I feel like it's a general thing. Maybe Sylvanas?
You know that the Vala ban is, we know that the Vala ban is just for the map. It's like a map targeted. It's not anything else.
Yep.
4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second on the clock, and Garrosh and Tazadar. Wow, the Garrosh
Interesting.
comes out real early.
Garrosh, get on
One
this
thing-
map because you can throw people into immortal stuns.
Yeah. I've seen people do that too. Wow, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Medivh and the Malthael come out. I was actually surprised that they didn't ban the Medivh.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. They might be regretting it now.
Well, they'll regret it if they lose.
Yeah. Blue team doesn't have a tank yet. We might see a tank ban here.
I would guess the ETC ban again. I'm honestly thinking that it's just a targeted ban.
ETC. Oh, they're banning that Chromie. They did not like that Chromie. That's the poke that Ouija was talking about. If they do that,
Is that what they're showing, or?
that's what I see.
Oh, I can't see.
I have our little images up during the draft screen, and I keep forgetting that my webcam's on me.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Nothing.
Greymane banned. So Greymane's very good at Immortal. If you could have 4 people defend and Greymane on your Immortal or on the enemy's Immortal and still win, you know.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Greymane has a level. It's either 13 or 16 talent that makes his attack speed even faster after Inner Beast has been on for like 4 seconds.
Yep.
And it's really good on this map against the Immortal. Your team can go defend while you burst down the Immortal by yourself.
Yep.
Otherwise, I think that's level 13.
You can even use the claw thrust to go in. It's pretty cool.
That's a good chasing tool.
Mm-hmm.
We see a Tracer.
Tracer, by the way, banned. Yeah, they didn't want the Tracer Tassadar combo. However, there is one more combo that's very efficient. Is Tassadar Illidan. Illidan actually good on this map. Can stay on the Immortal, can walk away and then dash back to the Immortal and get all of his health back too. But I don't know whether that's something they'll go for. You can also pick Cassia's really good with Tassadar.
Kerrigan, Butcher.
Kerrigan?
I think
Butcher's
so.
good with Tassadar for sure. I don't know about Kerrigan though. Kerrigan's got her own shields, right?
Yeah, why not double it?
Oh, Stukov. Lunara was the one that they wanted for the Tassadar shields.
Lunara is.
Though if they pick the Chromie here, I'm gonna be upset because they're just gonna pick the exact same team. Who was their tank?
Arthas.
Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that would be kind of disappointing, but I'd understand.
Yeah, dude. Lunara though used to be the #1 pick on this map until they took down her dot damage. You could almost dot like a 10th of the Immortals or like a 5th of the Immortals damage just and then walk away.
She has a really underrated talent at level 1, in my opinion. It's the one that, I don't know what it's called, but it resets the Crippling Spores cooldown to 2 seconds if it
no
doesn't
heroes
hit
are in?
heroes. If it doesn't hit heroes. So
Yeah.
you can do that on the Immortal and get like constant double poison damage on it.
Yeah.
And if you combine that with her level 16 talent, that increases her attack speed. You can just be like,
Wait, no,
double
that
speed.
doesn't work.
It doesn't work? Are you
No.
sure?
Yeah, because it's only
Are you
on
sure?
minions and mercenaries. It's not on monsters.
I think it is. I think that's a typo.
I tried it.
Really? I've tried it too, and I'm pretty sure it works.
I mean, we can check at some
Sure.
point.
Sure, we'll check
Go
it.
in try mode, check.
Or if, yeah, go ahead.
Chromie and ETC picked up. ETC, like I said, I was pretty sure that was a targeted ban last game. But the Chromie is back in play. The Medivh Chromie combo is back in play. So Lunara, very squishy. Tassadar, kind of squishy too, but squirrely. Hopefully they pick somebody to deal with that. I would like some kind of like a Zero tool maybe. Oh, here comes the Anubrak. So the double dive. Well, wait, who's gonna dive with Anubrak?
Leaping Strike Lunara? I don't know.
That was a weird pick. I mean, Anubrak's always good, but and he has spell armor, and he can even more spell armor, so he can take those Chromie blasts to the face. But who's he gonna dive with? You didn't pick anybody to dive with him.
Leaping Strike Lunara, dude.
I doubt it. Leaping Strike Lunara right into an ETC stun.
Nah. Maybe.
Or not even ETC stun, but ETC mosh pit.
Mosh Pit, really good with mages, in my opinion, including Chromie.
Yeah, but we have a problem that everyone on the enemy team except for Lunar has a way to cancel it.
One. Garrosh?
Garrosh can punt.
But can he get close enough?
Yeah, he can get close enough. The
Okay.
slam on the ground is far.
Okay.
The battle begins in
Teams.
10 seconds.
On blue team, we have Johnny Bravo on Malthiel. Hugs and Kisses, XO on Medivh. KJ Beast on ETC. The Boog on Rhaegar. And Rook on Chromie.
I really love the Boog, the name.
Yeah,
It's
that's a good name.
so good. We have Dingo Red on Stukov, Kadrea on Lunara. We have Fool on Garrosh. We have Taku on Anubrak. And we have Sir Gingi on Tassadar. And that is for the Red Rockets.
You see the standard 1-4. Whoa! It's a good, smooth throw combo from Garrosh, but ETC is able to power slide out pretty easily.
Does Garrosh get full armor or just what's it called, armor?
I think it's full armor, or is it just physical armor?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Does chat know?
Top lane, by the way, Malthael and Tassadar. Honestly, I think Tassadar wins that.
He's losing it slowly.
Not currently winning, but I think Tassadar wins it because he's gonna get his level 1 quest online like really fast, and then he's gonna have a lot more damage.
It's bottom lane, very neutral. Red team's taking some of the ammo off blue team's towers, but it's pretty neutral. Oh wow!
Wow! The Medivh. It looks like they're targeting the Medivh, making sure
as they should.
Yeah, the Garrosh is actually a really good counter to Medivh because, like, let's say, and then the boom, the throw, like as soon as the guy comes out of the portal, you know where he's gonna come out. So, something that I wanted to point out, by the way, Chromie picks a different talent this time. All of the Dragon Breath talent.
Another good throw, this time on Rhaegar. He might be able to run away in his little wolf form, though. He will.
Both teams just defending. I think the poke is stronger with the blue team.
I think you're right with Chromie.
Oh, there's the push and the throw. That was kind of weird though. He pushed him and then, or pulled him and then threw him back.
Maybe he didn't want to throw him into his team. He thought it might be unsafe.
Maybe he was wanting to get Chromie instead. They need to kill that Wisp. Wisp is showing too much. Ooh, there you go. Almost hits Chromie. You know, watching Garrosh play is very interesting for me.
He wants to catch that Chromie, but ETC does not let him.
Chromie.
ETC says you back off. Red Rockets take the offensive to this Immortal and back up as soon as the power slide comes in.
Yeah, they just want to poke it. They don't want to do anything else.
Both teams being very careful. Medivh scouting.
Yeah, Medivh in his invincible form, just pestering the enemy team. Malthael going back up top to get the soak on because Tassadar is pushing in the lane.
Rhaegar's pushing in bottom. This is intense.
But see, no one's countering Rhaegar's push, so they're catching up in levels. Look, they're almost back up. And it looks like red team want to attack the Immortal. Just a little bit. Wow, the Unstoppable gets him out of the. He has a
talent.
Indomitable.
That was that was good use.
Yeah, he gets essentially cleansed every 40 seconds.
ETC gets thrown into red team, and there is follow-up, but not enough.
Medivh almost thrown away. So close. Medivh almost getting chucked away from his portal.
So red team...
That is what red team needs to do, is just chuck people away from the portals. Let the portals spawn out.
They should get this Rhaegar, but they won't.
Rhaegar's pretty squirrely.
He is.
Halftime. Whoa, ETC
dies. Red Rockets is gonna invade and try to defend.
There it is.
Good throw on Medivh and a good stun by Anub'arak. And oh my goodness.
Wow, they stun him again outside the other portal. That portal was just not long enough. See, something that Medivh picked last game was the range on the portals extended. Now they don't have that because he picked Bird's Eye View instead. So that's a pretty important talent. Rhaegar getting in deep, wanting to get the DPS on the Immortal. Looks like they're just gonna let them have it. Wanting to put out a little bit more damage, and it's over.
And
weird.
It's gone.
They shouldn't. Lunara shouldn't have left the Immortal, just done as much damage as possible. They were never gonna keep it.
I think you're right. But,
It was weird.
eh.
Looks like people go all the way back to defend. Maltheo goes down to the bottom to push with the extra wave.
It looks like Tassadar's
This
gonna
is
meet him down
actually-
there.
I march.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tassar should go down there like now. Maltheo doesn't have to deal with any tower shots or anything like that.
Ooh, it looked like Garrosh was gonna throw Chromie behind the wall, but
That would have been sweet.
I wonder if he expected a portal. Maybe he's waiting for the portal before he throws.
Tassadar, by the way, winning the bottom lane.
These portals, really good.
But see, they're really aggressive to like put red team on the back foot. It's like, do you protect the portal or do you walk away? You know. Tassadar just laying into. Oh my god.
Oh, is he gonna
Tassadar
go
might
for the
get
kill?
him. Oh, almost.
Throw your Psionic Storm back there. Nah.
Just get him. Get him.
Just do it! Chromie taking Temporal Loop for ultimate at level 8.
And Medivh, by the way, again picking Master's Touch. He's already at 8 stacks. Just so we all know.
But he's not
Tassadar's
invincible this game. He has died once.
Yeah.
He could die again.
Tassadar's level 1 ability also almost done. 3 seconds left on that one. It will elongate his range by 1. And his damage is already output by 125%. So, and his quest is done.
Looks like red team will get this top siege camp. Medivh goes into Raven form.
Also, by the way, Tassar picking the Kala's Light, which gives you the shield at the very end of the expiration for the, or it gives you the armor on the end of the expiration of the shield. So not looking to give people more health, but looking to save them in case something like what's happening right now happens.
That was really well done by Anubarak. Sorry to interrupt your thought.
No, you're good. I was watching the top lane too.
Yeah, Lunara got caught out by ETC and took a lot of damage, was able to get out, but not before getting temporal looped. But Anubarak dove between Chromie and Lunara and intercepted that Sandblast and kept
Yeah, there you go.
the Bambi alive.
That's what we were talking about, the level 1 on the Nubarak. Wow, the Medivh just
Wow!
and exploded.
That was such a
Reset
good
stacks.
stun combo.
That was very impressive on the side of Red Team. By the way, Red Team getting their ults, I should say. Stukov with Flailing Strike, Leaping Strike as we saw, Warlord's Challenge, which gives us the taunt. That's really good for the Medivh. The Medivh jumps in, get Warlord's taunt. Cocoon again, and then the Forced Wall. Honestly, I like the Forced Wall for exactly what's happening right now. ETC can't go anywhere. But also the fact that the slow on the beam is now increased to 30% instead of 15. So
Garrosh might be in trouble. He does his Indomitable to avoid the power slide. Tormented Souls comes out and is doing lots of damage.
the Cocoon coming out just to save Garrosh as he retreats. And it looks like the blue team will go and attack the red Immortal right now. Get some damage on that red Immortal.
I think red team can successfully defend this.
Yeah, but I mean, they're going to poke it down to halftime right now.
Halftime already happened.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh.
This is halftime. Ooh, Lunara gets caught out. Wow. She gets saved by the Tassadar shield and her own leaping strike. The Ancestral comes out and hits Medivh to save him from Lunara's poison damage.
Yeah, didn't want to reset his stacks again.
A two-man mosh, but something canceled it?
I think it was Garage canceled it.
Mm.
Or the silence, maybe. It was too
I feel like it was the silence, but I don't know.
And red team finally gets an immortal. Get those globes in the middle, boys. There you go.
Red team playing really well, showing the Gilmore boys not to get complacent after their Game 1 victory.
Yeah. Good show in the game 2, you know?
Which we as casters like to see.
Yeah, I mean, we like ourselves some third games. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we've only got one, but, like, we like them.
And that was the most fun series, and this is turning out to be a really good series. But it's
Yeah,
playoffs. These teams are supposed to be.
Here's a surprise, Tassadar, by the way, staying up top, not wanting to be in the fight.
That is interesting.
Red team has destroyed.
I'm not sure why they want that.
I know
Tormented
why.
Souls goes out, but then Swipe gets them away.
He wants
they
to
wanna
get
the 13.
He wants to get 13, and then go.
They
fight.
would have gotten 13 from now. Like, he didn't need to be up. Well, whatever. They got.
Well,
13
yeah, they would have got
and
it from
nobody
that fort, right?
If someone had died, it wouldn't have been worth it. But nobody died, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But he will rise.
Yeah, that's my thing about split pushing. Split pushing is a valid strategy. People flame on split pushers a lot. It's valid as long as people don't die. As long as the team who is missing a person knows that, ooh,
Wow,
great
the leyline seal goes out.
seal.
The thing has still not been taken. Oh, but the throw goes. Wow, the throw went over the wall. That was awesome.
Oh, man, everybody clumped in
Wow.
this narrow way.
The damage from Lunara is just so. It like forces them to use the ancestral just to save like their team. Medivh, by the way, only at 7 stacks now, but Stukov's healing talent's done, and so is Chromie's Sandblast talent.
Ooh, Garrosh gets taken out by a temporal loop and appropriate follow-up.
And Anubrak follows to the grave.
Lunara barely jukes that Chromie Blast. It wouldn't have killed her, but it would have hurt.
See, was Tassadar down there at the point? No, right?
No, he was on his way.
Turn before long.
Did Tassadar solo that top camp?
Yeah, Tassadar can totally solo.
Hmm.
That laser beam does a lot of damage now.
Yes, it does.
Both camps picked up on either side, or getting picked up, I should say. Blue team finishing off theirs right now. That needs to be responded to, either during halftime or sometime before that.
Especially by Gilmore boys, because that Shaman camp will be pushing on a keep wall.
Wall. Medivh going up to deal with it, while red team gets a little bit. What? Where are they going? Okay, never mind. Not wanting to go in too deep. Gets wow, the immortal stun. ETC gets thrown back, but Mach is out. But the stun is still going on the top of Garrosh. Garrosh just taking those stuns like a champ. Oh, Garrosh using Unstoppable to get him out. Gets cleansed.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wow. The Leyline Seal hit 3 people.
ETC is looking for that mosh pit.
ETC almost got the mosh off there, but not quite. Oh, here.
Oh, poor Lunara.
Lunara jumps in and jumps into the side.
I think she was hoping the leaping strike would take her to the other side of that wall to safety.
Take her to the other side of the wall.
But it barely missed. It was barely
Now
too
with
short.
here's the main problem, is that the one with the damage is Lunara. Now Lunara's dead. They can't do very much. Wow, the 3-man mosh pit and the 2-man kill. Wow, that was impressive.
Wow, Gilmore boys
Keep
getting
going,
really aggressive. Johnny Bravo getting
Really
too aggressive for his own good.
Oh wow, Maltheo goes in and just stays there.
He got
Oh, I
thrown
think he
away
was
from the portal.
I think he was taunted as well. Because the taunt went out.
Okay. But I guarantee he was planning on going back into the portal and then Garrosh threw him towards the core.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. They throw Medivh. He is able to get out with his portal and his protect, but Lunara is going deep.
No, Lunar didn't go deep. Lunar was thrown deep.
Oh.
Wow, Lunara almost gets one shot by the Chromie Blast.
Lunara going deep by Garrosh's volition.
Yeah, it did. I don't want to go deep. You're going in. Going in, soldier.
Red Rocket's
Fighting
going back
around the Red Team Immortal. Oh, wow. Oh, Mosh is not up. Okay, I was going to say he would have gotten a 4-man Mosh right there. Red Immortal getting down, getting low. The Ancestral goes off, and ETC almost fully healed. So does the Leyline Seal goes out and hits only one person. The Red Team successfully defends their Immortal, but it's not on very hardy legs at the point. Right now.
Medivh
Stu
just
trying to
finished.
heal everyone up.
Medivh just finished Master's Quest.
What? Really?
I think that's what
did
it.
he kill him again?
I think that's what it was. The gold thing. Does he have any other quests?
Yeah, he finished Master's
Yeah.
Touch.
Master's Touch, not Master's Quest. Yeah.
No, Master's Quest is the thing in Legend of Zelda. Tormented Souls goes off and hits 3 people. Hopefully the silence comes in and stuns everyone.
Red Team trying to retreat. ETC giving chase.
ETC's Mosh Pit's up online.
Here it is, but he gets taunted out of it.
Nice, well done.
I could tell he wanted to use it there, but
Malthiel about to go down, and Malthiel goes down. It looks like blue team takes a 2 for 0. Oh, 2 for 1. Tassadar already got blown up.
oh, they're going for
get away
Chromie
from
too.
Oh, wow. Chromie almost got killed.
Can they defend this? No.
Nope. Chromie uses her long-range Dragon's Breath to just finish off the Immortal. Immortal, by the way, very, very healthy. Large shields. If you don't take down your enemy's Immortal, then your shields on your or on the opponent's Immortal is very large. So, the more you lose by, the farther you lose by.
Do you see the glowing thing around Medivh? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You should pause it. You're the referee.
Referees can't pause. Referees can only unpause.
Okay. Well, he's back. KJ
Yeah.
Beast is back.
So they pause and then they wait for the ref to wait for the guy to come back.
Okay.
And
Chromie putting out the Sandblast on the other side of other side of the wall, just doing a lot of damage. Stukov making sure that people can't use their abilities at the wall.
Garrosh waiting at the other end of that portal, wants to throw someone
Yeah,
away.
to throw people away. Oh wow, the Tormented Souls goes out, but
You can't kill Tormented Souls, Malthiel, guys.
ETC uses his ult, but gets stunned out of it by Flailing Swipe. The Cocoon goes out, 2-man Leyline Seal. Everybody's R's get pressed together. Only 1 R left in the game, and that's Chromie's.
Red Rockets lose their bottom keep. Malthiel sacrificed for the cause. I think that's a good trade.
It's very back and forth right now. Red Team had both their forts and keeps at the beginning of that, and now only have 1 fort and 1 keep.
Yeah, Red Rockets were winning before that Immortal fight. This game's pretty back and forth.
Very back and forth.
It's very entertaining.
Both teams now, the goal is to get 20. Chromie will get her 20, I think, right about now. We'll see what she decides to pick.
Imagine she'll go Piercing Sands.
Also, by the way, Medivh picking another different talent. Circle of Protection. Allies around Force of Will target also get Force of Will. So, allows the spreading damage to not be spread too much.
Which would be good against Splintered Spear.
I was gonna say Splintered Spear.
Yep. ETC and Malthiel setting up a. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, Medivh getting far away from the portal, getting blown up, but it doesn't matter. He's already finished his quest.
Someone's cocooned. Malthiel's cocooned. Malthiel gets stun locked and blown up.
Yeah, bravoing out of there.
Red team's gonna take this top camp. Tassadar went back to defend that bottom push. Red Rockets have a big advantage at the moment. They're up 2 people.
Tassadar almost dies to the camp and the two katas.
ETC gets thrown away. He doesn't have his Medivh to throw out portals and shields, but he is able to power slide out. Chromie finished her Q talent, so she has her Sand Echo now.
They need to leave just Lunara at the boss. Everyone else needs to defend.
I think they need to kill Chromie. Chromie is just going to inevitably poke that thing down.
Blue team now on the Immortal. Looks like we're going to halftime, folks.
Despite being up 2 people at the start of that fight, this Immortal is very close, with actually Gilmore Boyz being slightly up.
Yeah, if I were Red Rockets, I would defend right now. Medivh, though, being the little birdie that he is, scouting out, making sure he knows where everyone else is. However, the top camp is pushing really hard, so that's really nice on the side of Red Rockets. Gives them something to Blue team to have to go back for.
But Katas are pushing in bottom, and that's more urgent.
Very true.
ETC gets taunted.
ETC gets down, but he gets the Ancestral, gets all of his health back.
Gets Garrosh and a Nubrak in the mosh pit.
Using his flailing swipe to disengage. Tassadar goes down though.
Red Rockets are just in full retreat mode at this point. Garrosh gets temporal leaped back and stunned by ETC. He certainly taken out. And now they're chasing Stukov with Medivh portals. Red team hiding under their fort.
Medivh is so scary.
I thought that was really well done. That Lunara focused down. Lunara focused down Medivh with her leaping strike, which does pretty good burst damage, and Anubrak cocooned Medivh at the same time, so he couldn't put out his Force of Wills, his portals, whatever to get him out. But Rhaegar was on top of it with the Ancestral.
Yeah.
And that kept ETC up. And then he was able to get that 2-man mosh.
Level 20s, by the way, picked up on both sides now. I don't see anything in particular other than the abolished magic. Hopefully that'll help with the cleanse. Or with temporal loop. I don't know if that works, but
I don't think I've ever taken that one, and I play a pretty good amount of Lunara. Although I play everybody, am I kidding? Medivh.
I've played every hero except for Garrosh. So
Medivh pushing bottom.
Yeah, because he picked the Guardian talent where his Arcane Rift kills everything instantly.
Oh, okay.
So he's just making them respond at bottom.
Kills everything instantly. That sounds OP, Ouija.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude. Okay, so I played this one Medivh. This is when Medivh was like brand new. Wow, a Nubrak going in, but having to burrow out.
Here comes Medivh from the other side. Good ley line.
There's the ley line seal. 2-man ley line seal. The Tormented Souls go out. The swipe pushing everyone back.
Here comes the mosh pit. That's gonna hit. I can't tell who that is, but whoever Stukov. That's a big deal. That's wow. I didn't even notice that the core was being sieged down by the Immortal.
Yeah, the Immortal was still there, still healthy. It wasn't too healthy. It was almost done, but it was chunking the core by like 8% per hit. So.
See, when you have a pusher like an Immortal or a Punisher or whatever wailing on on the enemy team core, I don't think you go for core. I just think you fight the enemy team. You distract them. You don't let them hit the Punisher. Or the Immortal, or whatever.
Let the Immortal do its thing.
Yeah. You don't need to hit the core. You just have to defend the Immortal. So, Gilmore Boyz takes Game 2 and the series.
So it looks like we're not getting a Game 3 again.
We are not.
Fantastic. Great. Exactly what I wanted. I think the main issue with this was just like Red Team bans Kel'Thuzad, right? Twice. And not banning the Medivh or the Chromie. Like, they picked Medivh and Chromie both times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you knew that the Medivh is gonna like bring the pain, you know?
I'm trying to remember who they banned. They banned Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah, they banned Kel'Thuzad, and then they banned... I don't remember their second ban. I don't know who the second ban was. But, I just think that, like, allowing them to get the same heroes that they had before... I mean, Chromie putting out all the damage, and Medivh just cheating everyone.
I wonder if Rook is like a mage player, and if he's a really good Kel'Thuzad, maybe that's why they were
true, but
banning
like
him out.
I would have just. I mean, you can deal with him far more than you can deal with Chromie.
Also, that Chromie damage. Wow.
Yeah, 100k. You know. Lunara was Splintered Spear only at 78k. Even with only one death, like Chromie, like Lunara and Stukov had one death.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that Rook must have been unstoppable before the Chromie nerf.
I mean, but he's unstoppable with the Chromie nerf.
Yeah. All right, even more unstoppable.
So, to you, who takes MVP?
Let me look at the stats screen. I'm gonna give it to Rhaegar.
Yeah.
At least once, I imagine more that I just didn't catch. I felt like Rhaegar was the backup for Medivh. Medivh was there with the portals to get people out of trouble. He was there with the Force of Wills to stop them from dying. But Rhaegar was there when Medivh wasn't, and that proved really, really critical in that last fight where he got that, where he got the Ancestral on ETC to save him from imminent doom, because Medivh was cocooned, and it looked like it was going to be so well played by Red Rockets. Like, they cocooned the Medivh, they focused down the ETC, Medivh is gone, ETC's not going anywhere. But the Ancestral was there, and after the Ancestral hit, Medivh comes back, and they blew a bunch of resources to try and get that ETC and turn that fight.
Yep.
But it just wasn't enough. Additionally, Rhaegar didn't die. He had really good healing numbers. Not as good as Stukov, but Stukov's heal is ridiculous.
Yeah, I will also agree. I give Rhaegar MVP.
All right.
The ancestral healings that he threw out were just so well timed. He would ancestral heal Malthael when like he would jump in with tormented souls. He would get focused. He would get his health low, and then he would get ancestraled, and then he could just go back in again and just hit them all again even while the tormented souls is still going on. It was just really, really well timed, well placed ancestral healing. So I'll give it to all. I will also give it to Rig.
Well done, the Boog.
Yeah, the Boog, also the dude with the best name.
Yeah. Another thing that might be worth noting is he one of the things that made the Ancestral so good is that Medivh was there with the shields as well. The shields prevented, oftentimes...
People from getting any lower.
Yeah, the shield prevented them from dying, and the Ancestral brought them back up to fight at full capacity.
Yeah.
But even when Medivh wasn't available, Rhaegar still got those Ancestrals off.
Yeah, I'm just really, I'm kind of sad. I think that Red Rockets, like, I think they played well, but their main problem was they only had one main damage dealer. Lunar was the only one that could do damage. Once Lunar is dead, no one else can fight. Like the Nubrak went after Chromie multiple times, but Nubrak doesn't do that. Nubrak stuns the Chromie for someone else to go after.
Yes.
But
that happened in one of the team fights by the right Immortal station. Lunar got taken out, and Red Rockets stayed in, tried to get a counter kill, tried to keep the fight going, but it didn't work out.
The problem is the counter kill with who? Like Stukov can put out a lot of damage, but he's not. That's not what he's supposed to do. He can punch a thing for 750 damage, but he'll also get blown up.
Tassadar can do a lot of damage, but that wasn't what they were going for. Looking at the talents, they were going much more survivability.
Yeah, and Garrosh doesn't do it. Anubrak doesn't do it. I mean, even with Anubrak didn't even pick the level 13 talent.
He picked Burning Rage.
Yeah.
Why?
Which is weird.
I wonder if that was a misclick.
I mean, Burning Rage is always good to help you with the immortal pressure. You know?
Maybe. Yeah.
So, I mean, it gives you just a little bit. I mean, it may only be 60 damage per second, but 60 damage is enough to give you an edge on the immortal if you need it. But at the same time, it's like you jumped in and you stunned and you slowed your opponent, but now you can't do anything. There's nothing that you can do.
It might be worth noting that Red Rockets actually outkilled Gilmore Boyz, but it just by one. But it wasn't there when it counted most. Because they had a few really good stunlock combos with Garrosh and Anubrak and silences, but either they weren't timed right, which what can you really do with that? There's not much you can do to time a kill better. So I guess rather unfortunate timing, or they just didn't capitalize. I don't really remember.
I mean, something that we were talking about in the game as well was Malthael was would die, right? And then they would have a 4v5, and they would not send anyone to go hurt the immortal, their immortal, and they would just defend. You will lose if you just defend. At some point, you have to attack the enemy immortal. Like what I said, they have a really good team for defending, because Stukov and Tassadar can keep Garrosh and Anubrak healthy, right? And Lunara can just go and attack, just do it. She has more than enough damage to do it. She can do it solo. She didn't pick a few talents that I would have picked, but
she didn't pick that level 1 talent I was talking about. So
she didn't pick your level 1 talent. She also didn't pick. She didn't pick the Nature's Culling. She picked up Splinter Spirit instead, which is honestly a much better talent. But it's just I don't know whether they would have won that way, but at least the Immortals would have had far less shields. They would have been able to do much less amount of damage. Most of those shields were full. Something
I'm seeing a lot in games recently, and this happened in our crapshoot Battlefield of Eternity game the other day.
Oh my God.
You're in a big fight and you get a kill and you're like, all right, let's get more kills. And you keep fighting and you keep chasing and you're up a person, so you're like, how can this go wrong? But eventually, and this is exactly what you were saying earlier, eventually you stop that to go get the objective. Because if you keep going, that teammate may come back, and then you're low on resources, you're low on mana, you're low on health, and the other team is healthier at that point because they just got back a full person. And then bad things happen, and when you could have just went and got the Immortal or the Punisher or whatever, and then you can push for that. Getting kills feels really good, but you gotta know when to stop.
Yeah, chasing is always. I want to say like chasing is the most dangerous thing that you can do in this game, because the chance of like there being a trap being set, or you're chasing one guy, right? So he's okay to go get, but his three friends are like he's chasing you to their three friends.
He's running to his teammates, and when he gets there, you're
Yeah.
going to be outnumbered, and you're not going to be able to get out.
And that happens to us all the time when you're like, oh my god, this Chromie's walking away, go get the Chromie.
The
And then,
Chromie's
like,
so
all of a sudden-
annoying. I have to kill the Chromie.
And then all of a sudden, the Rhaegar, the ETC, and the Malthael come out of nowhere, and you're like, I'm gonna try walk. No way, I'm stunned. Oh my god, I'm blown up.
Guys, I'm going to get this Chromie. I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. No, we're going to win. Nope. I'm going to be okay. No, I'm dead.
And the worst thing is when your team pings you before,
Yeah.
and then you go in anyway, and you're like, I'm not gonna
Danger,
listen.
retreat.
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times. I've pinged plenty of times. I've also chased plenty of times. So I mean, what can you do? I just think that Red Rockets needed more damage. I think that was the main problem.
Rockets need more damage.
Was that Lunar was their only damage. They had a Passadar, which can do damage, and a Stukov.
But he didn't really go that build.
No, he didn't.
No.
So,
So maybe he just wanted to empower the Lunara, but it wasn't enough. Like
Yeah.
it's 1.5 a Lunara.
but well played on both teams.
And
it was very nice games.
I feel like I say this all the time, but it is satisfying to see that even when a series is won in 2 games, it's really nice to see that the team that lost did play better in round 2. They adjusted, they figured something out. It wasn't enough in this case, and in a lot of cases it wasn't enough. But it is really nice to see, like Red Rockets did here, them adjust and play better in game 2 and make the other team work harder for their victory.
I just wish they had adjusted their draft.
Yeah. I think they should have
because
banned that Chromie.
I think they should have banned the Medivh.
That too.
I think the first ban should have been Medivh instantly.
Yeah.
I think if they had banned the Medivh, I'm not sure who they would have picked, because we're what are we, unprofessional professionals?
No, the other way around.
Oh, a professional unprofessionals.
There you go.
That we haven't seen what else that XOXO can play. Obviously, no one plays Medivh exclusively. It's not a thing in this game. He's a very niche character, but just throwing him, forcing him to pick something else, forcing maybe the Chromie as well. I don't even know who their second ban was, but they picked the exact same team both times.
With the exception of ETC.
Which was banned in the first game.
Yep.
Who was banned in the second game?
I don't remember.
It wasn't worth it, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So, just need to target ban next time. If somebody's causing you major issues, don't let them get that person again. Don't let them do it. It's not worth it.
I think
allow them to pick up something else that you can deal with that person more.
I remember the first ban in both games for Red Rockets was Kel'Thuzad.
It was Kel'Thuzad. They didn't want to deal with the Kel'Thuzad.
But I'm thinking after getting wrecked by the Chromie in game 1, you take your chances with the Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you have a lot more tools to deal with the Kel'Thuzad than you do to deal with Medivh. He's rough. I mean, Garrosh was an amazing pick to go against Medivh. Amazing. Like, seriously, like that was genius.
And it worked out a couple times.
And it worked out. No, it totally did. Again, genius pick. But, like, you have a main problem. Like, Medivh was wrecking you guys first game. The only way to deal with Medivh is Garrosh. Once Garrosh is dead, you can't do anything. So, just a bummer.
Yeah.
But I do want to say that red team did well, and blue team did slightly better.
Which is exactly what the seeding showed. 4th rank versus 5 rank.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that even means something, because I'm pretty sure they have the same score. It's just Gilmore Boyz is one spot, just above them on the list. I don't know how they decide that. Maybe it's alphabetical. I don't know. I'm just trying to put numbers to it because I like numbers. Maybe there is some system that orders the list by something.
Maybe by deaths or kills?
Maybe. Well, actually, they have the team rating that goes up and down with every match. So I wonder if you can have a, and that's different from the points. So maybe it's probably by team rating. So yeah, that was a really good series. Despite it not going to 3, both games were really entertaining. Both games felt really close. Congratulations to Gilmore boys. Best of luck in the round of 4. Anything else, Weege?
Nothing in particular. We did finally, however, get the stream to what's it called? We got a
delay.
program that will get the stream delay. It is a paid for service, and at some point we'll be setting up a donation so we can keep it going. If you do like our streams, we would appreciate it. I'm sure that the people that we cast for would appreciate it. Just whatever if you would like to, you can. If not, you're fine. It's nothing mandatory or whatever. We were just wanting to make sure that everybody knows that it is a paid for service. So any help would be much appreciated.
We do this for fun, and it'll always be free. But we're both young, broke people, and we're putting our own resources into it. So we would, if you like what we do, we'd appreciate any help. But whatever.
Yeah. Also, something too. Again, we're both very what are we? Professional unprofessionals.
There you go.
There you go.
We're young
And so, if you
unprofessionals.
have any tips for us in casting, please let us know. You can always message either one of us. We're on all the time, so
We're on
just let us
Twitch and
know.
we're on BattleNet all the time.
Yeah.
Cool. Over and out.
See you guys later.